Welcome back to the channel, guys. Wagwan. You know it's your boy Shamar here. Welcome back to No Role Models. Where I tell you them say, yo, you can go chop the market, you can go chop a business, you don't need for chop the line, bro. Much time I gotta tell you no. Alright, so today we're gonna talk about, should you save or should you invest? What do you think? I'm here when we come back. Now, a lot of the things we're trending right now is passive income. Oh, passive income, passive income. How can I get passive income? Or how can I get 7 streams of income? All right, so if you check the ratio, everybody want money, and for good reason. If you check inflation against expenses, whether it be needs and wants versus salary, it's not even close. It's not even a competition. The spending power of your salary barely fighting inflation. And so you need more. It's either you're going to earn more or you're going to make your money earn more. And because of social media and you see what everybody out there produce, you know that it's possible. But a lot of nonsense is being spoken about. And today we're going to talk about one of them. Should you invest and should you save? And should investing be a primary driver? Now what is savings? Savings basically is any money put aside that you don't need for expenses. Expenses such expenditure, meaning, so if you have $100 and you spend everything left $10, you save $10. That is saving, you know. What is investing? Investing is any money set aside with the primary purpose being income generation. If I had $100, I'm gonna spend 90, left back with 10. I'm going to use the $10 for buy a stock, then me invest the $10. See the difference? So savings is any money you left after you take your expenses. After you spend all you think you need to spend, whatever you left back with is savings. So basically you see that the argument goes down strictly down to intentions. Right? And if the argument is strictly intention, the next question is, what do you intend to do with your $10? Alright, so that's a figurative question, but I want to get it. I want to really understand it. If you look at your salary right now, by right, they said that you should have an emergency fund. Emergency fund being at the very least, they say 3 months you're walking a thin line, 6 months relatively well, 1 year of your salary, you're in great condition. So you want at least 6 months to 1 year of your salary. That money is savings. Now, if that money is saving, then obviously savings is important. The primary purpose of the emergency fund is to save in case of emergency, for substitute for your salary. So if anything happens and you lose your job, you can still survive as if you had your job for at least 1 year. So that gives you a buffer, time to get back at work. You get me I say? Should you invest versus should you save? I don't know if it's obvious, but I think it is. And the answer is you should be doing both. Right? And remember, the only difference with the two things is intention. And so your intention should always be for set aside money in case of storm. In case something happens, you must always set aside money for that. And that's why insurance is very, very, very important. That again is for another video. We're not going to touch upon quite yet. By the way, like, share, and comment. Anyways, so if it's all about intentions, it's good for save the money for the intent and purpose of in case of a storm. But any money sitting idly is money at being wasted. Now what I mean? Every year your money lose 4%. That them saying the money lose 4 to 5% due to inflation. So if you have $100, you basically next year you have a $95 worth of money. You still have the $100, but the spending power of the $100 can only buy you next year what $95 can buy you this year. And because of that, you now need to make sure so whatever money you have can outperform that ratio. Now, I say, so them say because that rate of inflation is not accurate. Probably I forgot to do a video about that. But again, that's just a number they put out there. If you check your bill and look through all the things that you used to spend, even if you want to go back before COVID and just look at all of the things that you used to spend the year before, as opposed to the following year, you see that the change in cost is more than 4 to 5% for you. And so you probably need to outperform, at the very least, your money needs to outperform 10%. And that's where investing come in. And so you need to set aside money with the intention of growing over 10% per annum. And that's why you go buy stocks, you start a business that can bring in extra cash flow, you buy real estate, property come like you go up every night. The market crazy, G. And so you have to set aside money for the intention of accumulation, of growth, but never to the detriment. And I guess this is where social media make you feel say, all you need for that, invest. No, never to the detriment of saving for the rainy day. But another thing where people don't talk about too is cash is always king. And some you say, yo, you save for rainy day, but sometimes you really put aside money for the next man rainy day. You know, I'm not killing you with everything. I'm going to leave that for another video. That's it from me. I've been Shamari. I've been good. I hope you learn a lot. And guys, as I'm telling you, I can't chop the market, bro. You don't need to chop the line. I'm out.